Shalom, Yashala, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh. I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Yashar Allah. Call Haloyam La Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Haraka Kwadash, for blessing our elders with the spirit of truth so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and the Akwath that's keeping the faith and the works. Y'all keep at it. This is your brother Abaya coming at you with more precepts. This is the book of 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. In this walk of ours, in this truth, we have an obligation to learn the truth. And it goes deeper than just learning who you are. It's deeper than just knowing the curses in order for us to be able to identify ourselves in the scriptures. The word also tells us how to be day to day. We are supposed to be a light to the world. We are supposed to be separate from the world and separate to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Haraka Kodash. But how can you do so if you never read in the scriptures of how Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, wants us to be? The obligation is to learn how to be and then teach how to be. Now, teaching how to be doesn't always mean you walking around quoting precepts. Teaching also means you're showing by character how one should be that represents the God of the Bible. I'm going to read that same verse, but in the NLT. 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 15. Work hard so you can present yourself to God and receive His approval. Work hard, right? That work goes beyond just reading. It's actually doing what you are reading. How can you do that if you never read? How can you do that if the only thing you are reading is the things that make you feel good about yourself? You only operate in Psalms. You only go to Proverbs, right? Even though in Proverbs is wisdom. In the Song of Solomon is wisdom. In the book of Psalms is wisdom, right? Wisdom shows us how to be day to day. It's a reflection of our conscience, right? It says, be a good worker, one who does not need to be ashamed. Why would you not need to be ashamed? Because you know you're living the best life you can possibly live, not according to the world, but according to the word, right? You are following the words of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, to the best of your ability, right? It says, one who does not need to be ashamed and who correctly explains the word of truth. You have to learn, then teach. And man and woman has a role in that. As far as the women goes, the women is supposed to learn from their man, right? That's why scripture really tells man and woman to be selective with who you choose to be in your life. The woman's supposed to learn from the man, and in turn, the man gets his understanding from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Harakah Kodash, through who the Most High deems worthy to be the heads of Yasharallah, like a King David was, like a King Solomon was, like the prophets of old were, like the judges of old were. Then the men look to those men to get proper understanding of the scriptures. And they don't just take these men word for it. They do like the Church of Berea. They go back and search the scriptures to see if those things were so that they can keep their household in order. Then the women, after learning from the men, teach the children. Right? The women teach other women. The women teach the daughters. Right? This is wisdom, man. It's deeper than just, well, I'm an Israelite because the transatlantic slave trade. It's way deeper than that, man. Right? Let me go to let me see something right quick. Hold up. Let me see. Let me see. Second Corinthians, chapter 8 and verse 11 says, "Now therefore perform the doing of it, that as there was a readiness to will, so there may be a performance also out of that which ye have. For if there be first a willing mind, it is accepted according to that a man hath, and not according to that he hath not." See, the Most High blessed us all with a spirit of being able to perform the word. Some he blessed more than others, right? But with whatever the Most High blessed you with, you use that. This is basically to the best of your ability what we're reading. Let's read it in the NLT. "Now you should finish what you started. Let the eagerness you showed in the beginning be matched now by your giving. Give in proportion to what you have. Whatever you give is acceptable if you give it eagerly, and give according to what you have, not what you don't have." Right? Give what you got, man. Give what the Most High blessed you with. Right? Do we not die daily? Do we not offer ourselves to the Father every day? So with whatever the Most High gave you, it's just like the parable of the individuals that received the tokens. And this one dude, he didn't want to flip his token. He wanted to hide it. Even though he was given a specific thing, he didn't want to use it to the best of his ability. Right? Learn, then teach this truth. Because this is what we are meant to do. Let's go to John. Chapter 2 and verse 15. "And when he had made a scourge of small cords," hold on, Salah. Let me see one second. No, this ain't what I'm looking for. Salah, 1 second. Salak. 1 second. Let me see. 21. Con. So, John chapter 21, Salak for that. And verse 15 says, So when they had dined, Yahushua saith to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my lambs. All right? Feed my lambs. Scripture tells us that man cannot live off of bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God, out of the mouth of the Most High. So if we love Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, we have to feed the sheep, whether you are a man or whether you are a woman. We all have orders, and it's an order that we follow. Feed the sheep. All right? Learn first, then teach. All right? It's a part of our duty as Israel. See, we different than the rest of the world, man. The things that we view as precious, the rest of the world, they cannot fathom because they are of the world. But the Most High chose our forefathers to do this work. And in essence, he chose us to do this work. So we have to do this work. This is a righteous work. Right? Verse 16, he said to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my sheep. So feed the Lord's sheep, man. Right? And in doing so, that will allow us to endure unto the end and be saved. It says in Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6 that knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. Right? So maintain good works, man. And a portion of them good works is living what you read. All right, so I end with that, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ratazah, these precepts in this video were edifying. Kol Holoyim La, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Harakah Kwadash, Shalom, Yashar Allah.